Yeah, this is Greg Mindeman trying to get his horse set here in the box. He's riding the great horse Catfish, belongs to Alfalfa Feddersen and Matt Wynn. Greg's got a good steer here, got a good catch on him, having a little trouble. Steer hung a leg just a little bit. It caused him to go just a little longer than he'd like to.
Bob, we're talking about the great horse Catfish. We've seen him in all the rodeos so far. He's a son of the great Easy Jet, and he's a world champion steer wrestling horse.
Ole's backing in there, getting ready now. Having just a little trouble with Catfish. When it comes down to these four guys, like there's an awful lot of pressure on these guys, so they want to make sure everything's right. He's nodded. He's running the steer a little further than he'd like to. Got down, made a really good run on him. Puts Ole in the lead.
Well, Ole has done a great job for Billy Bob's Texas. Paul, you in red. I know Paul wants to get back down to the action here. So, Paul, thank you very much. You ride for Resist All Hats, and it's been a pleasure having you in the booth up here.
Going to go back down and root for the Resist All outfit. Well, here's a Kim, Colorado cowboy, Paul Hughes, 6 times for the NFR. Career earnings of $313,000.
Pretty nice.
You wouldn't appreciate it if I'd have said $113,000.
All-around cowboy. Ropes, calves, team ropes, the whole works. Family man.
Getting set, taking a deep breath, nods his head, and out he comes. That's a good toss, Bob. Looks back to see if he broke the barrier. I don't see any flag up. 5.0.
We might add that barrier takes part in all the timed events through the calf roping, too, that we'll see here today. They can pick up that 10-second penalty that Pam explained to us.
Well, so far we got 3 real good runs, a 5.1, a 5 flat, and a 4.8. We're left now with Jimmy Cooper, Monument, New Mexico. World champion all-around cowboy, rides for Benny Binion's outfit. He's always a tough competitor.
Oh, man, at 6 foot tall, 195 pounds, he can do about anything he wants to.
Went a little bit long, Bob. 6 seconds flat. So we take Ole Smith and Paul Hughes to the finals. That's Billy Bob's against Reno.
Timed events, and we're talking about steer wrestling. Here again in the barrier, they must let the animal have that proper head start at all times, or they're assessed a 10-second penalty. Paul Hughes, Kim, Colorado.
6 times in the national finals, Bob. Has earned $113,000 in his career.
9th in the world standings right now in this particular event.
You know, I wouldn't want to be in his position because you got to set the pace. And you give the other fellow something to shoot at. However, Paul is a tremendous competitor.
Nice form, Red. Oh, good form.
How about a 3 and 9?
That was one of the smoothest runs we'll ever see. He just came out and did everything so perfect, it looked like, in less than 4 seconds. Amazing. And here, when these fellows put it through, it looks like they're just dancing with a partner. There's Marty Melvin, Bobbin Walker there talking to him, world's champion. Marty Melvin was on the left there. He's leading for the current standings right now in the World Championship. Here comes your hero,
Ole Smith. Billy Bob's Texas, 5th in the world standings, and I believe he's riding old Catfish again, world champion steer wrestling horse. What an animal.
He's been to all of the finals. Well, he's been in there tight. Come on,
Ole. He needs his 3-9 or under. Oh, Winston clock says 4 flat. Bob, you believe that? The same thing happened in the team roping. 1/10 of a second separated the winner and the loser.
Well, let's go down and see if our truck picked up the slow-mo of Paul's run. I hope so. Let's see here. He gets down under the right horn, eases down, plants them feet, and lets the steer snap to the ground. Let's see if Pam has him captured down on the arena floor.
Paul Hughes, outstanding run in the steer wrestling. An awful tight race, 3-9 and a 4 flat.
Yes, it was awful close. There's awful good steers, and there's nice runs, both of them.
Wait, since you were the first man to go, did you think that time was going to hold up?
I felt like it. My steer wasn't supposed to run as hard as Ole's was. I thought it could be close.
Paul Hughes, steer wrestling winner.